Welcome. Thank you for joining Carini Arts for my artist talks. Please check out CariniArts.com for my shop, my blog, my podcast. Now, today I want to talk about getting inspired, finding inspiration, or better yet, creating inspiration. This morning I woke up, it was gray outside. I didn't really feel like doing much, but I said, hey, you got to hold yourself accountable. Even if other people aren't holding you accountable, you need to hold yourself to a higher standard. So I went out and I did my run that I normally do or need to do. And it's one of the things that I really believe in is conditioning yourself to do the things that are difficult and the things that suck. This past year in particular, there were a lot of times that I got up and I didn't feel like doing much, whether it be my workouts or whether it was creating. And one of the most common things that I saw on social media was other artists saying that they weren't feeling inspired or motivated to create. And I was right there with them. And for a minute, I sat there and I didn't do much. And I thought, hey, this is an opportunity for you to set an example, to create a bridge and help other artists through this, to show them how to get through this. And I think that a lot of times we look for inspiration from external sources. We look to movies, we look to music, we look to things that get our juices flowing or things that hit us on another level. But the truth is that we're not always going to have those things, and those things aren't always sustainable. So what you need to do is find a way to inspire yourself. Now, there are a number of great art quotes out there. I'm going to probably not get them right here, but Picasso said that inspiration has to find you working. And Van Gogh said, if you feel like you can't paint, then by all means get to painting and you will find that you can paint. And Andy Warhol said, don't be concerned about good or bad art, but just get to making the work. So again, I'm paraphrasing here, but the principal ideas of these masters of art history are all the same, of finding it from within, of doing the work. So instead of sitting there waiting for the inspiration to come, sometimes you got to start doing the work. So this past year, when I was feeling blue, when I was feeling unmotivated during the pandemic, I started making work that was blue and work that was gray and work that reflected those muddy and muddled feelings that I was having. And I put that out there for people to see. So in doing so, you're getting the engine going, because a lot of times the issue is people wanting to go from 0 to 100. But in order to get to 100, you first have to hit 50 and 60 and 70 and 80. And so if you're willing to put in the work and to start that engine and to start going when others aren't, guess what? You can get your engine going and you can start moving forward. So stop looking for inspiration from those external sources and start looking inside. We're always waiting for somebody else to pick us up or to help us out. And there were a number of times in life where I learned the hard way that people weren't going to come. I sat and I waited and nobody came. And then I realized, hey, you may have to pick yourself up. You may have to be the person that keeps yourself going. And in being able to keep yourself going and learning that you can, in fact, pick yourself up is not only beneficial for you because you learn, hey, I can do this on my own, but it gives you this platform and this opportunity to help others do the same, to teach them to pick themselves up and to be this vessel to help others on their creative journeys. So I'm telling you, the inspiration is within you. Sometimes you just got to do the difficult thing. And I know it's easy to say and not necessarily easy to do, but I'm not saying that it's easy to do. Sometimes you got to do that hard thing. But get going. Check off little baby steps each day for a month, and then look back and see how far you've come. And I'm telling you, you will have seen that it made a difference for you. So again, the trick or the secret behind inspiration is that you need to stop waiting for it, and you just kind of got to get to work sometimes. You got to start putting in the time. You got to put in the effort, even when you're not feeling it. You got to condition yourself to work through those gray days. But I'm telling you, buried beneath that gray, that inspiration is there. It just may have been suppressed, but it is there and you can find it. And I believe in you. So go find that inspiration, get to work, do something today, even if it's something small. Share the message, share the stories, share the inspiration. It's there. Sometimes you just got we got to look a little bit deeper, but it's down there, it's buried, but you have that light within that darkness. Have a great day. CariniArts.com.